Hi, this is Rainbow Harmony, here to help you find balance and peace to live a more colorful life. And this is a weekend reading for February 15th through the 17th, 2019. So you guys, as you can probably tell from my voice, I have been a little sick this week. I've been out of commission for like the past 3 or 4 days, and it's been really annoying, and today's like my first day back at work, and I'm really excited. And you'll have to excuse my voice, and if I cough, I'm feeling much better. I'm just still like clearing stuff out. I wasn't able to do my weekly reading this week because I was sick as a dog, but I figured I'd do a weekend reading for you guys because honestly, any excuse to use my new deck right now. So let's go ahead and get into it. But first, let me drink some water. You guys, oh my goodness. Okay, so the Fool. This is our first card right here. What we're doing is we're looking at the general energy. Then we're looking at the energy in our work and career, finances. And then over here is the energy in love. And this is just for like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the next couple days. So what have we got here with the Fool? So in general, it's like we've made the leap and we've started a new cycle. The energy feels really fresh right now, and I feel like everyone is starting to feel like spring is coming. Like the days are starting to get a little bit longer. There's like more sunlight. I know some places it's snowing like crazy and it's still freezing where I'm at right now. It was raining all day, but I just kind of feel that energy like spring is coming. I'm starting to look at purchasing like a new sundress. I'm excited to maybe dye my hair a little bit lighter. Like I'm just starting to think like, ooh, spring is coming. Let's get ready. Let's get that tan going on. Let's start thinking about the new possibilities and new ideas. So I feel like it's this brand new beginning. Spring is coming. Everyone feels it. And I feel like this weekend is going to be super social. Everyone wants to get out, see people. We just had Valentine's Day yesterday, and so I think some people are going to be celebrating it this weekend. Everybody's kind of had some like couple time, and people want to get out. Those of you guys who are single, everyone's very aware that they're single now, like extra aware. And so everyone wants to go mingle. People are like, okay, I'm sick of being on my own. I want to go meet somebody. So some people might connect with somebody this weekend. Like a lot of people connect around Valentine's Day. But anyways, that's kind of more of a love reading. But yeah, the energy is really strong for hanging out, getting out there, trying new things. This is saying like collectively, everyone's kind of ready to leave the nest, to start on something new, whether it's I want to have a new relationship, or I want to look for a new apartment, or like I want to start a new business or something like that. Like people are really starting to think about something new and bringing new energy into their life. And you can see here that these little flowers are starting to bloom, and there's just this energy of like, we got to get stuff going. So this weekend might be a weekend where people are working on personal projects. Some people might get the cleaning bug, like they want to clean everything and organize everything or get rid of stuff. Power to you guys. It's a good weekend to clean, organize, get rid of stuff. Other people are just going to want to get out there and party and hang out with friends and just celebrate. There is like an energy of celebration. A lot of people have received good news recently about like finances coming through, or like a promotion, or just good news about like a project, or maybe you're getting like a promotion, or you're getting interviewed, or you're getting recognition. Everyone's just like feeling pretty confident right now and just like wanting to get out there. It's like a new beginning, a really bright energy. So really great energy for the weekend, you guys. Really, it's a weekend you can do anything. Some people are going to be traveling out of town and having like a little weekend getaway. You might feel the need to just want to check into a hotel or get out in nature, go to the beach or something, or even fly somewhere this weekend. So I do kind of feel that energy of like getting out. This is talking about you are moving forward with a lot of determination towards your goal. And a lot of you guys are about to graduate in like May. Some of you guys who are watching are college students who are graduating Some of you guys are getting your master's or PhD. Some of you guys are just doing your first round of education or just bachelor's. But I do feel like for some of you guys, you're studying. You're really focused this week on your studies because it's getting kind of intense. You know, there's like a couple more months of your school left, and this is when they tend to pile on a lot of papers and work. So the schoolwork's getting really intense for some of you, and that's just pretty much what you're doing all weekend. I do feel like it's been kind of exhausting, this studying. It's been challenging, but it's also been really stimulating, and you're becoming more educated. So maybe some of you guys who aren't in college, this is a good weekend to study, to read, to conquer like your self-education. When I first started tarot, I taught myself how to do the tarot on my free time. I did eventually get mentoring and training for the tarot as well, but when I first started, I just trained myself. And so maybe you're training yourself how to do something. The weekend's good for that too. Now, this last energy here for the general reading is very, very interesting. What I'm seeing is that be careful this weekend if any of you guys are hanging around like family members, especially if your family can be a little toxic or you got some narcissistic or codependent people in your family. We've all got stuff going on with our family. Be careful because this weekend, because your energy is so high and you're feeling so good, anyone around you who's not feeling like that might kind of feel threatened by that energy, if that makes sense. So you might want to avoid anybody in your life who tends to want to get you down when you're feeling great. Anybody who's feeling like super depressed right now or going through a really hard time, it might kind of feel like you're rubbing it in their face. You can be supportive for people when they're going through a hard time. You don't want to abandon them, but maybe you're best to spend time around people who are really feeling up right now. Maybe you can, go and spend time with that friend or family member for an hour. Just limit the time around them and put your shield up and bring some amethyst crystal because their sulky mood could rub off on you. Okay, so you want to get away from any heavier energy. I've been through my own depression in life, and I've had people who've distanced themselves from me because of it. And I totally understood. I was just like, I don't want to rain on anybody's parade. I'm going to go be a hermit over here, work through my shit. And I didn't take it personally when I needed to really be on my own. And it was hard sometimes watching people have all this awesome stuff happening when life was kicking me in the ass, and so I've been on the other side of that. So whoever this person is, I feel like they'll understand why you kind of need to distance yourself, but there's a way you can be there. Hey, is there anything I can do? Bring them like a donut or something. They're gonna eat their feelings. Just kidding. Maybe, offer to just go out and on a little walk with them and, talk with them, but just limit your time. Maybe this is a weekend you might want to send that person a nice comment or a nice text or just let them know you're thinking about them, but just tell them you got a lot going on and go off and celebrate and just do your own thing. You don't want to let anybody bring you down this weekend. That's kind of the message I'm seeing. So this is saying some of you guys could be lured into an argument, and you need to really avoid this. And there could be some pain and some discord. So if somebody comes at you, just know it's probably because your vibrations aren't matching. So two opposing frequencies cannot occupy the same space at the same time. So when you're that lower, denser energy is either going to pull you down or you're going to pull them up. It's harder to pull somebody from the denser energy up to your vibe. It's easier for them to pull you down. So it's just about a balance of being there, supporting the people in your life, but also not soaking up the salty vibes with just not soaking that up like a sponge, and maybe limiting yourself. And if it's someone who's proven themselves to be super toxic in your life, and that's just what their vibe is always like, and they're always coming at you like that, just avoid them this weekend. If you can, completely cut contact with them altogether, get them out of your life, or limit contact with that person. You just basically, you're on such a high vibe, things are going so good for you right now that it might kind of ruffle the feathers of people in your life who aren't doing so well, okay? But other than that, everything's going great. Energy is really strong. You're going to have a lot of fun this weekend. You really can do anything. If you want to stay inside, this is a good weekend to clean, reorganize, put on some music, bake something, you know, have fun with that. Now, as far as your work, obviously it's the weekend, so we're not really working, but as far as your abundance, I feel like some of you guys might have just gotten paid, or you're getting taxes back, or there's some good news coming in, or promotion, or the work is picking up again, or something like that. So you're feeling very positive. You're seeing your goals being realized. There's a lot of excitement around you with your job, your career, and you are really very magnetic to others. So I just feel like this is a good weekend to blow off steam, celebrate, hang out with people. Your light is really shining, and things look to be going pretty well in your work, finances, abundance area of your life. I do feel like for some people, if you're in a relationship, as far as work, this is talking about like relationships falling apart, or like an old friendship slipping away, or like disappointment or regret. This could be for some of you guys that, a side note that you might be going through that, something like that is kind of happening around you, but I just see like the energy is so positive. You're not really thinking about that this week, but it's in the back of your mind that like, now that things are up and like things are really good in my career, and like maybe you're with somebody, you're dating someone, their career as well, your career as well, you're living together, but you're like, don't know if I want to be in this relationship anymore. This might be a good time to start thinking about separating from that person, because you'll know that they'll be okay and you'll be okay, and this is a good time to cut ties. Like, it's hard because you're celebrating, you're excited, everything's going great, but it's also like, okay, now we have the money, the means to like move out or whatever. This is a time of year a lot of people tend to break up right around the end of February, beginning of March. I've seen this. I've been a psychic for years now. I've seen this. It's so weird. It's like I kind of know every year when this stuff happens. This is why I'm having a love sale right now, by the way. If anyone's interested, I only have a couple spots left. If my love sale sells out, I have a basic reading for only $33 that, I mean, you know, it's really affordable if you're interested and you need help right now. I also have tons of free love readings in my pick a card reading folder if you want to check it out. But yeah, that's my plug. But yeah, this is that time of year where everyone's thinking about overthinking or rethinking the relationship. So this is saying don't make any hasty decisions, you know, and just know that like if you're receiving a lot of abundance and you feel like you're stuck in a relationship or a marriage or something like that, then maybe some of this abundance you're receiving is gonna help you to step away. So you're feeling great, you're feeling good, everything's better, but just know like the relationship hasn't changed, so you might need to step away from that for some people, okay? Now I also interpret this another way. Everything's going good, you're meeting your goals, you're moving forward. This might be talking about those of you guys in your work where you want to leave your day job, like this old tired horse, like you're being worked like a horse, you're being worked super hard, you don't like your day job, and you're trying to move to another job, or you're trying to start a business so you can get out of the rat race, so you can get away from the intense energy of like just having to work for somebody else. I feel like for some of you guys, you might even be working a job you love and you're good at, and maybe it's even well paid. So you see all these cups here and all this energy and this good finances, but it's just like you don't want to live, you want a different lifestyle, you want more freedom. So it's like you're working on a business and your goals are moving forward and are being set and everything's working out, and you're going to be moving away from this old energy. You're going to be leaving behind this old relationship with your work environment. For some of you guys, it's just like you're getting news that you got a new job, and you like on Monday you're going to put in your 2 weeks notice, and so it's just like a celebration. All right, now relationships. So you know, we're seeing some good energy here with this butterfly. This is like taking flight. because of Valentine's Day, a lot of people who are in relationships are feeling really loved this weekend and are really feeling like their love has been celebrated, and it's just a beautiful energy. I see like people who are in relationships have had a victory recently and have really risen up against all odds, and it's just this new time in the relationship of really building a foundation and having steadiness. And I do see some people getting proposed to the next couple weeks, and I also predicted it kind of earlier, I think, in my last pick a card reading, about a lot of people finding out that they're pregnant over the next couple weeks. There's gonna be a lot of pregnancies, or maybe you just found out. And so this is like new life, like literally new life in your womb for some of you guys. So very fertile time of the year, exciting news for a lot of people. And anyone who is single right now, I am kind of feeling this energy, like get out there. Like if you want to attract love, get out there, like explore. This is a social weekend. Some people might meet somebody new. And I think that this card is saying that you're in the beginning of a beautiful new relationship. Some people might have just met somebody, or you're just about to, and there's a new beginning. Like a seed has been planted, like somebody DM'd you, or you met somebody at, you know, an event, or there's this seed that's been planted and it's growing, and it's kind of like love is rushing in. So anyone who's single, don't worry. I think you're taken care of. It's almost like you planted a seed by, you know, praying that you will, to the universe, trying to manifest that you want to be with someone in love, and it's going to come in its right timing. So anyways, this is your weekend report. I hope you guys enjoy it. I'm glad that I'm feeling much better and that I'm back on the channel, and I'm working very hard and very diligently on your personal readings. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Peace out.